Hello everyone, welcome to the episode number 4 in the Leo's MCC YouTube channel. 1.6 Let's Play of Stardew Valley. The spirits are feeling neutral today. How are you feeling? And according to Cozify, it's a sunny day tomorrow. So today is also a sunny day. I don't know what I'm going to do today. First of all, the daily chores on the farm. Not going to show everything but going to show you the highlights just, and we are going to craft some normal quality of bait from the bug meat. Since we have a lot of that, we need this for even the fishing pole, and which is an iridium one, and also the crab pots you see here. Let's put them in here for now. We are going to get all of the river crab pot fishes get done. We need to catch them. This is going to get you the fishing collections tab completed, so we have to do it compulsorily to get the true perfection, etc. Got my pet's water bowl filled. Tiger is looking happy today. We got a recycling machine constructed, and I'm looking for a bee house, but I need maple syrup. In fact, we need a tapper for that. So I'm first of all going to grab the materials and craft a tapper. We need two copper bars, which is very expensive. I don't find that very intuitive and very useful in the early game that spending that much copper bar on that recipe. They could have reduced it like the trap bobber recipe, which was reduced from two copper bars to one. I'm just saying it, but maybe the developer knows well. But they indeed did that for that. So I got something preserved, something recycled. Going to gather some more wood. We are going to need a lot of refined quartz. This is the reason that we are going to do that, because 5 pieces of them, the refined quartz, are needed as a donation at the community center bundle, in the mining bundle, in the boiler room. So this is the reason. Let's grab the stone, wood, clay, and I suppose the copper bar. We have a plan today. We are going to go at the Robins and see if we can construct a silo and see what materials we are out of. I don't know, maybe we are short on something, but we'll find it out by looking at that. You can see all of the buildings and their materials and cost here at the Robbins catalog, and this is my interest. I'm interested in this. I need 10 pieces of clay as well, along with the 100 stone and 10 copper bars. So let's refill the energy by eating the salmon berries. 25 energy we got from a single salmon berry, which is not a lot to be honest, and we got the two extra pieces needed that were missing, and now we finally can construct the silo. It's going to cost you some money, so be prepared on your wallet as well. So where do we want it? For now, I think this is a good spot. Not aesthetically pleasing, but we don't need to see it as of yet, and it's going to be functional. So we got a quest completed that Robin had asked us to gather 20 pieces of stones which we have in our pocket, and we talked to Robin, and that was like an accident that we completed that quest. Let's see how many. 160 gold, which is very nice. That's a huge amount, and just for talking to Robin and having 20 pieces of stones in my pockets, I got 3 carrot seeds there, which I'm straight up going to plant, but smelting, recycling, and making some more craftables like the preserves jars. First of all, watering, then afterwards, and now I'm going to preserve something, and I'm off to the cindersap forest after this, or maybe today is the plan to break all of the twigs and rocks on the farm to clear out all of the debris that We are going to get from them the materials, all of the raw materials. A bream frenzy has begun in Cindersap Forest. Not going to go there, I don't have that energy. And we got another thing recycled there. And just when I was going to bed, I thought of recycling another thing, the broken glass. We are getting the quartz, which are not a lot. We need 5, you can see here. See how many we got. So far only 3 refined quartz. We'll get there eventually. In this space, let's go to sleep for the night and end the day and see how much money we made. We made 855 just from the 3 gold quality mayonnaise, which is a lot. End of day 22. 23 of spring is here. It's a Tuesday. It's going to be clear and sunny tomorrow, and a perfect weather for the festival of the flower dance, which is going to be taking place from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. only. If you don't want to be late, but you also need a partner to dance with, it's not that important. Attending the festival is important, but we are just going to attempt to increase 2 hearts with Penny. The marriageable candidates, I suppose, they are not going to dance with you, only the single candidates, apart from Linus, Willie, etc. etc. That's how it is. The spirits are very happy today, and we might take advantage of that by going into the mines, but my mind is thinking about going for fishing today. Don't know what I will do today. Got my dog petted and water given to him. I cannot go further because an egg was blocking my path. I got it and got my chickens. Where are they? Petted. Here's pickle and zucchini. I see the crab pots are ready, but first of all, grab this rice that was sitting here just to be harvested. I got the bluegrass destroyed there. Going to put my first soggy newspaper inside the recycling machine, and we got some beans today, and see all of the cauliflowers are ready as well. I'm going to water the crops first of all, and never ever forget to water your ancient seed. Let's see what the recycling machine brings to us. We got a cloth, which is again not expensive as of this 1.6 update because they have reduced its price. Let's put another one there. We were not lucky, we got the torches. We got another soggy newspaper inside. That's the third one. And I also noticed that the mayonnaise was edible or drinkable. You can drink the mayonnaise now. I suppose this was not like before. I got here 1 p.m. currently, and it's not the flower dance festival today. So I'm glad that we were here, and I wanted to get the pikes, which I hadn't caught yet, and I didn't get any pikes as of now. We were getting only the smallmouth basses. We got a treasure chest next, and what do we get inside? Oh, a dressed spinner. That's going to go straight to my iridium fishing pole. Here's Leia enjoying drawing and honing her skills. She's very good sculptor from wood and also likes to make artistic sceneries and drawings. She is here for her inspiration. We got another treasure chest. Let's grab it. And the fishes here are too easy to catch because so far we are only getting the smallmouth basses. We got a diamond and some geode from that treasure chest. Going to organize the inventory. I'm not going to sell all of these iridium smallmouth basses. I came here because even though I didn't get the pike, I didn't leave this place. I would eat all of those smallmouth basses. Later on, when we go into the mines, they are going to be an excellent source of energy. We got a wild horseradish here on our way, and now we are going to the town, which is the Pelican Town. Let's see what we can get from the trash cans. We got a pine cone. Let's go to the beach. We got a clam. It's a gold quality one and nothing else. So anything here? An acorn. Let's see, nothing is posted for the help wanted board today. And the calendar. It's nothing on today's day, but it's going to be the flower dance tomorrow. Later on, 26th and 27th, Piers and Emily's birthdays. Speaking of the hearts, I didn't got to enter the Pam's house where Penny lives. We were at one hearts with Penny, and Penny was also not going to be found here, but just going to talk to all of the villagers or the NPCs. Shane is always as cracked up as he always is, and I cannot see any other villager that we can find and get our friendship. We don't have that friendship points, so we are not going to go tomorrow to the flower dance, which was finally confirmed. So now let's talk to Pam as well. Always asking Gus for another drink. We talked to Gus and Emily is going to pay her bills, which is the reason she is working here. I didn't find the marquee roll we needed to be donated to the museum, to the community bundle, in the Gus's chef's bundle. So I was disappointed, but hopefully we can construct the kitchen and get that done ourselves. We just only need to buy the rice then. Later on, the marquee roll, if I remember the cooking recipe, it's going to be rice, seaweed, and any fish, any small fish, any cheaper fish would do that trick. So I'm hoping that we would get a lot of cash in the upcoming days. For that, we'll have to do a lot of fishing. That's uh, that's the obvious thing, but hey, let's end the day. Yeah, on the next day, it's Wednesday. Every single day, the chicken is going to do its noise, but we are never going to see the chicken. When we first arrive here in the valley, let's talk to Emily. Why are you here, Emily? Good morning. Yes, I'm doing well. The farm is looking great. I'm glad that you visited here, but what is your purpose? Yeah. We got the cloth. So, we didn't knew that a cloth was needed as of now in this game that we can make some clothing out of. So, Emily is very kind to offer us a sewing machine that is inside her house. We cannot take it with us, but later on we can get a sewing machine from her in the later on quests. So we are going to need the cloth and an additional item along with that to dye the cloth, I suppose, or to make it somewhat different, like somewhat different design. We'll explain that later on as we encounter that. First of all, get our daily chores on the farm done, and the dog is looking very happy today. He's like running across everywhere. See all of the spring seeds that we had planted. All of them have been harvested as spring forageables. I don't know if this is going to give us the foraging experience. I guess not, but farming experience was got. We got some nice snail and crayfish from these. And now I'm looking for the flower dance, or maybe not. I'm not going to go there. So what I'm going to do today, that's what I'm pondering about. Let's smelt another copper bar. I got it preserved, and finally we have the 5 refined quartz that we needed to be donated. And I see that the smallmouth bass and the chub were of the same energy. They were equally for the energy giving department. I came here. Oh, what is this? A fish taco from the Gus's trash can and a cookie from George's, which George throws away. Emily bakes him for him with great love. We are going to preserve this fish taco. Lot of energy, but The fishing buff is very nice of +2 fishing for a 7 minutes in game, which is a very huge amount. Hopefully we can make good use of that. Let's see. Here it is. I've donated the refined quartz. We gladly ate those cookies that were trashed by George, and I hope that George throws away cookies every single day. You might never know when you can get lucky from the trash cans. I was back here, talked to liners, got into the mines. We are currently at 60 level. This is the depth we are currently at. It's halfway through all of the levels. It's up to 120 levels for this one. For the skull caverns, it's very deep. You might not be imagining it's going to be so deep for the skull caverns. So, speaking of skull caverns, we had to unlock the bus as well. For that, we are making slower progress but steady progress to the community center. The first priority would be to unlock the greenhouse as usual and get anything planted inside there along with the automatic sprinklers, which is why we are gathering a lot of items. We got the draft scroll there, you saw, and we got a winter root. I think this is the first winter root that we got, but we might also be wrong. We got some topaz, got to the next level. I'm looking for any item. We got our first jade as well. I'm remembering everything that I'm doing in this game, and not that good at remembering, and my memory is not that good, but I'm glad that I'm remembering because of playing this game. My memory is getting sharper. That's the point I wanted to emphasize on. So let's take care of all of these monsters. I got all of the items. Got quite a few items from these wooden barrels. I don't know how long they are going to stay inside. We got a glow ring as well, which we already had a small glow ring. So let's put a larger one. And I think I can sell this glow ring by going upwards. So this was level 65. It was safe to go outside and see if the adventurers guild was open, but it was locked since it was the flower dance festival. And we got back, and now I'm looking for more resources and more staircases to the next levels. We are getting some frozen geodes. The stone is the normal item that you would get. Getting the ghost fish from the ghost. This is not the first time, but hey, we got a second ghost fish that's straight up going to go into the collections tab. Maybe someone will ask for it later on, so we could complete the community quest for anything that they ask to us. That's also one of the achievements that you have to get. So be prepared to do a lot of community items quests. And we got a refined quartz from a ghost slain. Here's a coal bag. It was like my intuition and I found it here. So that was very nice. It's like a one of a lifetime reward that you are going to get from the coal bag. I see something was dropped on the ground. I threw away the slime. It's a book, Monster Compendium. Let's read its description. Monsters have a small chance to drop double loot. We read it and learned a new power. And I was feeling so powerful, so cocky, that I broke that big rock because of that. That's not what it gives, but I think now the monsters have a small chance to drop double loot. And after which we got to level 70, we got a master slingshot. I was thinking that it's time to go back because the inventory was full, but just giving it a try to go to the next level and see what's in there. So we got another refined quartz. Here's a new monster. It's a skeleton. It's getting very late. We cannot do much progress as of now. We cannot proceed as forward. So I think that's it all for this day, the 24th. Let's just roll on. I think we cannot do that, so we'll have to go back. Let's see if the mine cart is working. It's not, obviously. We have to repair it. And we are on it. We are working on it. Let's quick stack everything inside the mining chest. Get the iron bar smelted. We get some another soggy newspaper inside the recycling machine. And you can see the new sprites of the items. For the pickle, there was a new sprite. I'm going to sell the pickled kale. This is the first pickle we are going to sell. It's going to count towards the selling tab of a pickle. I'm not going to sell the ghost fish. I'm going to keep it in my collections. It's going to cost me the inventory slots. But hey, we have to do it. Let's go to bed and see. 270 gold, which is very huge. And I think we are going to make a lot of pickles in the upcoming days because of that. We got a new journal entry. So this is the sign that the silo was completed and the feeding animals journal or the quest was completed. We got 100 from that. Now only one quest in our pocket or in our journal to reach to the bottom of the mines. The spirits are somewhat annoyed today. Fruit trees advice from the television program Living Off the Land, and it's going to be sunny day tomorrow, as beautiful as it is today. So get something recycled, something sold, something smelted, etc. etc. See what the torches are going to give me later on. Plop the egg here, plop the O here, and do the daily chores, do the organization every single day, water the crops. This is the daily life, the hectic life of Stardew Valley, even after moving to the valley. But it's relaxing because of the satisfactory things that we are doing. They are so satisfying. My tiger dog was also very happy today. The chickens are happy. They have a lot of blue grass and the green grass. The blue grass is the chewy grass that they like to enjoy. Not a lot of farming space on this farmland, the Meadowlands farm, on our Bluejazz farm. The farm name is Bluejazz, by the way, and I think this is the time we get out the scythe and first of all get the tree seeds and later on make hay while the sun shines in its brightest days. We see that we are getting some good amount of hay. I don't know how much it has filled up the silo. We'll have to take a look at it later, but first of all, let's check it. Let's check out this cave. The farm cave is empty as of now. Dimitris hasn't visited it yet. 70 out of 240, so we have a long way to go. Don't destroy the blue grass. This is the reason I'm showing you harvesting this grass. You have to be careful like this and never ever touch the blue grass with your scythe or with your sword or whatever weapon you're wielding. I'm going to recycle something more. I hope that the recycling machine doesn't get cruel with us and give us all of the cloths that we desire. We're also going to need the cloth to make a mill. Yes, I'm going to go and make a mill. It's not the building that many people want to construct, but a mill is very powerful and useful building that you might want to have on your farm. We are back into the mines, level 71, slaying the skeletons. We are getting some bone fragments from them, and now they are a part of our collection in my inventory. I'm not going to mess up with lot of monsters today. The goal is very simple, to make it as far into the mines, as deep into the mines as possible, and later on, whatever materials we are going to need, we are going to go to those floors from the mine shaft elevator, and the elevator gets unlocked as you move further and deeper into the mines. We got another dwarf scroll there. So let's slay some more skeletons. Not going to waste a lot of time here, but always try to slay the dust sprites because they are going to give you the coffee seeds which are much needed for your speed boost. And let's see, we got some more iron over here. And you can see that the magnetism is not the case with us. We don't have any magnetism because we don't have the magnet ring as of yet. We are getting some deeper into the mines today. Some considerable amount of progress was made. I'm going to slay all of these dust sprites. The coal is also an important resource to gather, so the dust sprites are going to give you the coal which is much needed. The skeletons are throwing bones at me while I'm grabbing what I can. I also see there's a diamond I got. Now let's leave the mines and I'm back to my farm. I'm going to first of all smelt the ore before going to bed and organizing everything. 343 from farming. We got 5 for a single torch and you can see 150 for a pickled wild horseradish. That's also a huge amount. The carrots, they are not that great for their sale price, but they are useful for another purposes. We'll find out later in the game. We are going to feed the carrots to our horse. It's a spoiler. I'm sorry for that. The spirits are in good humor today, and it's a beautiful and sunny day tomorrow, like it is today as well. Let's smelt some more iron, and I'm going to see what else can we do today. We are going to the museum, going to grab all of the items we don't have donated to the museum. Going to take a quick look at all of the items, and I'm also going to consider breaking open the geodes. We are going to process the geodes at the Clint's today. I got some beans harvested today, some strawberry, I suppose, and going to not forget to water my ancient seeds crops every day. We have 2 ancient seed crops planted on the farm as of now, not at a single time but on alternate or different days. I see that the traveling cart lady had rare seed. I bought it for 1000 gold and got some foraging done. And mom's making lentil soup tonight as well, according to Vincent. As of now, she is doing the dishes. Let's see. We got a soggy newspaper here. And here's something in the graveyard. Let's dig up. Hopefully it's not someone's grave or bones. It was only some stones. We got to the beach. Let's grab the clam and we're out of here. What else can we do? First of all, I'm going to empty my inventory here. Donating. We have some 3 items to the museum. 1, 2. Oh, there's 4 items. I'm sorry about that. We also see that we have some new rewards. Let's see what are the rewards. A large futon beer, which is a decorative item. We can store it in the kids' room later on when we are going to marry. I'm going to process some geodes, some blue items, some yellow items. We are getting some new items. I gifted a topaz to Clint. This was the reason I bought an additional topaz with me by coming here, and we got a present for Jazz, a dandelion or a daffodil it was. I always get confused with these flower names. Please let me know if you know of any trick to remember the flower names. We are getting some new rewards, one after another. Let's see what they are. Some pumpkin seeds, and this is a singing stone. It rings or it sings when you tap on it by placing it on the ground, only placed indoors. So keep in mind about that. And I have a new bell to my collection that I'm going to keep in my house later on. We got some more donations done. Let's see what is the new reward that we are going to get. An obsidian vase we got there. which is also a decorative item. I think I'm going to throw away these valuable tree seeds. As of now, we also got a scarecrow there, you saw, as a museum collection, donation, reward. So now we are walking by. Let's talk to Evelyn. George spends the whole day in front of the television. She's not happy about that. Why wouldn't he do that? He also dislikes your cookies. I'm not going to complain about them. Enjoy the cookie. And though it's trashy, it's giving you the 30 energy. It's giving you the energy you need in the early game. Not Marky roll today on the menu in Gus's saloon. Let's talk to Gus as well. Business has been really good tonight. It's not the night time, my Gus boy. Let's talk to Mayor Lewis. Yes, the things are going well on our farm as of now. Let's go back. Very nice of Mayor Lewis to ask to us. I don't have the inventory to grab that additional flour. I came back here. Maybe I'll remember it, maybe I'll forget it. First of all, decorations. Let's take a look at that. This is a good spot for the scarecrow. And smelt something. Going to sell something. The clam. And let's see what we can decorate. The singing stone. This is a good spot. It's a nice ring to it. And the Futon bear. And the obsidian vase. There you go. Now the house is coming along very nicely. I'm glad that it's like the case that we wanted it to be. We have to also keep an eye out on all of the artifact spots if they are available, and the chest is not getting destroyed because it had an item inside it. Now it's going to be destroyed like this. Let's go back to the mines and keep the chest at the entrance of the elevator. I'm back to the mines, level 76 currently. Yeah, so deep. And there's a lot of iron ore here that I see. The skeletons are eating my face, but I'm still going to happily destroy the skeletons and the ore that I see in my face, in the front of my face. And here's where I was cornered by all of these monsters. The frost jelly, it's like a slime, it's going to slow you down. So be aware of that and aware of your energy, the health. Most importantly, the health, because if you don't have the health, you're going to pass out and end up in the hospital. Someone is going to steal away your items, or you are going to lose away your items. You are going to pay a lot of fees to Marlon to do that, so be aware of that. We got some jade there, which was very nice, and jades are always very helpful and useful. Getting some winter roots ahead of winter feels like cheating, but this is what the frozen depths has for you to offer. And we got a cudgel. What is a cudgel? 27 to 40 damage. It's a level 6 club and also has some critical power, critical strike power, I suppose. It has a nice damage, but I don't know if the minus speed stat of it is going to help me that much. So I was back to level 81 now. We are currently at this deep into the mines. Going to ignore everything and going to ignore the monsters, but they are coming in my way, so I have to deal with them. I got the bat slain. You can see now the monsters from these levels onwards, they are going to do a heck lot of damage that you might not find very pleasant to enjoy. You see, getting that much damage done. So the cudgel is a great weapon, but it has its own drawbacks. Because it's a club, it's going to be less speedy. But hey, oh, I almost got defeated here. I'm going to leave the mine first of all. Let's see. Oh, it's also late, so I was very lucky that I didn't got knocked down into the caves by the monsters. Quick stack here everything. We have the aquamarine in our collection now. Got the stone stored, everything organized. Level 5 mining. Miner profession or the geologist. It's your choice. Plus one ore or the chances for the gems to appear in pairs. Not going to do the geologist. The miner is the one I'm going to go with. Plus one per ore per vein. Also we got the level 4 combat. Some increase in the health points. Let's see. It's the next day. The spirits are in good humor and we think that we are going to go fishing today. It's also going to be sunny day tomorrow. There's a cutscene. And finally Dimitris is here to set up his cave. He's going to spare all the technical details, the technical jargon and get straight to the point. Choose your destiny. I chose bats. And now the bats are going to drop the fruits which are very helpful for the community center. I don't know if that is needed, but I went with that because now we have the mushroom logs as of the 1.6 update. So I think that getting the mushrooms is not a big deal. So getting the fruits from those brats or bats, whatever you may want to call them, if they don't give you any fruits, you may call them the brats. The bats are going to drop the fruits, which is profitable, and maybe it's going to be helpful in the community center later on. So water my ancient fruits today, and we are not going to be able to water these crops at the end of the season because we are going to upgrade the watering can today. I have the 5 copper bars in my inventory which I took earlier. If you have noticed, I'm going to see. First of all, I got a ruby here, which I think is also the first ruby of this day, or of this world. We haven't got a ruby yet. Let's talk to Sam. He forgets about things sometimes. That also happens with all of us sometimes. So let's go. And we were correct. We hadn't got the ruby donated as of yet. So Gunther is going to be happy. Someone is happy. And I'm happy that they are happy. 2005 copper bars along with the copper watering, the normal watering can to convert it to copper. Alex's arms were really sore. George is getting retired and the weekend is no different for him. That's how it is when you are retired. Let's talk to Evelyn, and she used to love looking at the clouds, but her poor eyesight, it's not working as it was working before. So maybe we can give her a gift later on. As of the 1.6 update, we can give the broken glasses as the gift to Evelyn, but that's very rude to do. That's a bad thing to do. But this is how the developer has added in the update that we can give broken glasses as a loved gift to Evelyn. So don't know if we'll do it, but just as a good laugh, to get a good laugh out of that, we are going to do that. We are back here on the mountains. We are fishing. I see that we got a river jelly from that as well in this lake. It is technically not like a lake, but because now there's waterfalls and the lake goes on flowing, but we are getting something from the treasure chests, which is very nice. Let's see, getting some more geodes. They are just making my life easy to donations to the museum. See, some more magma geodes now, and I'm going to first of all clear out my inventory by eating and drinking whatever I can, and taking care of all of the treasures. Let's see, I think we can keep these magic, or the not the magic bits, the deluxe bits in my fishing rod instead of the normal one. I know they are going to be consumed a lot faster, but the fish's bites are also going to be increased by a lot. Let's see, here's another treasure chest. We got a skeletal tail, which we already had donated to the museum. So that's not a big deal, but maybe we'll sell it if the inventory allows us. Here's the choices that we have to make. And whatever I'm donating to the museum, I'm getting those items back very sooner. This is like magic that is happening with us. And I'm so happy about that it's happening. Let's store away all of the items here temporarily. I'm going to store away them in the mining chest. It was nearer. And now let's focus on fishing for the rest of the time of the day. Here's another treasure chest. I'm going to show you only the highlights like these so that you don't get bored and not that good at commentating. So I hope that you are finding these videos entertaining. I'm talking a lot faster. Editing is very tight. Everything is so clipped away. We got some new ideas to sleep on, which means that we have leveled up fishing that we are doing currently. Going to just go as the time allows us, as long as it is till 11 or 12 p.m. and think that the time is up for us now for today's day. We got some river jellies. We got the wild horseradish as a forage here. Let's go back to the mines and grab whatever we can from this chest and store whatever else we don't need as of now. And we got a nice decent qualities and amounts of fishes. We are going to sell them tomorrow because I wasted all of my energy to grab those wooden pieces from the tree. Level 9 fishing. As said earlier, a new crafting recipe of magnet as well. I don't know, the magnet is not that useful as a fishing tackle, so the spirits are in good humor. On this last day of the season, we have learnt an omelette recipe from that television program, The Queen of Sauce. We are back out of the house on the farm, going to sell the skeletal tail, and I was not able to sell all of these fishes, so I'm going to do that now. And yes, sell the carps as well. We got the bullheads, largemouth basses, chubs, etc. etc. See how the smallmouth basses fishes, they are so useful for the energy, and we are getting a lot of energy from those fishes, which is very nice for our mining trips. We have crafted another chest. I'm going to store away all of the unneeded items here and all of the items that are clogging up the inventories of other chests. So we also petted the chickens today. They are looking happy and they are not eating that much grass from outside, which I also find very amusing. But here's another fire quartz inside the smelter, and we are back to go to the Cindersap forest. It's a Sunday, let's meet the traveling cart lady or the traveling scammer. She is a scammer or a smuggler to be precise. Let's see, we have a rare seed. I would buy that gladly. And anything else? We could grab the pale ale. It's only 900, but we can easily make that in the summer season. We just have to craft a keg. We have a lot of iron bars that are ready, that are smelted. Let's take a look. What does the cave have? It hasn't spawned anything yet. So we are back and we are going to talk to Linus. He doesn't like to stay in one place for too long. There's just too much to do. So why is he not traveling and exploring out all of the areas that like he's supposed to? This is a shadow brute that we slayed. This is a red slime. We are going to ignore the slime because it's going to cost me a lot of health points. So, and the shadow shaman, I suppose, the mask guy. He's just at it to us and he's giving us the evil eye status. I think that's going to reduce your defense, so be aware of that. He also drops the void essence, so that's very useful to know. The red slimes are going to be the pain to handle, and the slimes, they are not that predictable because I don't know why it is like that. I think the PC players, they are going to take care of these entities very nicely. We got a warp totem from a chest that was broken. It's a farm warp totem. We'll not use it today, but it's a nice item, a very useful item to get just into time back to the farm if we are very late or we are on a tight schedule. We have a lot of things to do, so we are getting some good gold ore from level 80 onwards. We are going to encounter the gold ore to be spawned. Always grab all of that as much as you can because they are the essential ingredient to craft a lot of recipes, and also mainly the sprinkler, which is a quality one. So quality sprinkler, you need the iron ore, the iron bar. After smelting that, the copper bar and the gold bar. I suppose, if I remember that correctly, I almost got slain inside the mines. We are at level 85, which is a huge relief. We have made some progress today, and just going to go and keep on going as further and as deeper into the mines without worrying about getting all of the resources at one time and getting all of the monsters slain as of now. We don't have to deal with them that much quickly. We are going to take care of all of the monster slaying goals at the end of the winter, I guess, if I can. As far as the local mines are considered, not for the skull caverns, but that's also going to be taken care in no time if we are going to play at this pace. And you can see how the magma crab, this is a new species of the crab inside these depths of the mines that you'll encounter. And also I like the colors of the lights in these levels. This is a mushrooms floor. There's a lot of mushrooms spawned. I see there's at least 2 purple mushrooms on this floor, and there's a lot of red mushrooms, but sometimes you might get lucky and there's going to be a lot of purple mushrooms. I don't know what this metal armor monster is called. I cannot remember its name, but it drops solar essence, which is very nice. I'm going to grab all of the mushrooms because we had the inventory. We saw that earlier, and you can see that the bats are also going to be a pain to handle because they are going to get knocked back, and he is running the shadow shaman, the shadow mask guy. He dropped a ladder. First of all, I'm going to grab the purple mushrooms. We need 5 purple mushrooms to the donations, so that's nice. And what do we get here? There's a new sword, ossified blade. It's a level 6 sword, not a lot of damage than the cudgel, which is a level 6 club, but it is something for the effort that we are doing. Let's quick stack everything here, organize everything. I'm going to try out this sword now since we have the time and also we have the energy. Slay away all of the monsters. As far as now that I can see, this is not a great weapon. The ossified blade is not that great. This is what I found out. So maybe I'll just stick with the cudgel. But I liked the speed of that insect head that I'm missing. Let's grab this, and oh, we got a staircase. Let's go inside. There's some copper ore, which is very unusual. There's a squid kid in the distance. I'm going to just knock them out, all of them. See the shadow snipers. They are very, very dangerous. So always keep your distance from them. And the squid kid doesn't have a lot of health, so it's going to be taken care of in a short amount of time, even with the early weapons. So the squid kid is also going to drop the squid ink, which we didn't get today. But these are all of the items you saw in my inventory that we got from our mining trip today. So I'm going back to my farm. It's very late, 1:30 p.m. So I'm very scared to do anything else, so quickly just going to smelt some iron ore and panic my way inside the home. And this is a good time to say that subscribe, turn on the notifications if you are interested in watching, share the video with your friends and family and whoever your loved ones are. And we got some 3500 today made, to be not precise, but that's what we have made. And goodbye, my friends, and do take good care of yourself.